Hey guys, so we're just gonna dive right on in. I see a lot of people talking about life after divorce, so let's talk about it while I get ready. Don't mind my hair, it's gonna be in a hat, so I didn't even feel like I needed to do anything with it. When I tell you, I just woke up and you can tell. So life after divorce. So you're getting a divorce. Congratulations, girl. We love that. But it's like after all the legalities of everything, it's just like what do I do? Make sure that you have a good support system. You know, talk to your friends, you know, people that you trust, that you know you can be vulnerable with, and really just like allow yourself to break, because you do want to allow yourself to go through those stages of grief so you can heal properly. That way, if you do decide like you want to jump back in the dating scene, you are healed from that situation. Do not get a divorce and then try to find somebody and then bring some hurt onto the new relationship. Like, it's not gonna work, you know what I mean? Like, allow yourself time to heal. If you are thinking about leaving, or you are in the process and you're just kind of like, should I stay? Girl, no. You best not stay. No. Let's move a little forward, because this is like life after divorce. So now let's just say you're divorced, okay? And now it's time to date. Like, girl, what? Girl, let me tell you something. When first off, I was never gonna like date again. Like, I was just gonna like the way I was thinking, I was like so turned off by like relationships. I was just like, all right, well, I think what I'm gonna do is just like maybe find me a little boy toy, go on dates here and there. But a man, a relationship, y'all got it. I'm good. But so it was like year what, three and a half, and you know, you really start to it's like, I'm lonely. I really did like devote the time to heal. And it's just like, all right. And really honestly enjoying just being single. Like, really like relearning myself. Because who I was when I first got with my ex, I was like 18. All right, now I'm 30. Who am I? And that's like a very important thing also. Like, figuring out who you are, who you like. I mean, not who you like, but what you like just in life, you know what I mean? Journaling was a really big thing for me personally. Like, when I was like kind of ready to go and hop into the dating pool, I literally wrote in my journal deal breakers and what I can contribute to a relationship, what my flaws are, things I'm working on, like questions, you know what I mean? Like, cause you gotta vet people, like, and it was scary. Now, I also was doing all this in the midst of the pandemic. So that was even hard, because like if you know me, you know me, I watch a lot of true crime. And so in the beginning I said, online dating, y'all got that one too, because I ain't doing it. But then I'm like, how the hell am I gonna meet men? Like, everything is shut down. And so it's like one of those things, like, don't knock it till you try it, you know what I mean? Like, so I did. I hopped on two. I hopped on Hinge and Facebook dating. And you know, I'm in a relationship now, and we actually met on Facebook, and you know, it's great. Like, we're great. I love him. He's amazing. Okay. But yeah, I was just like, girl, me? Online dating? Absolutely not. I did, because I'm like, how else? I like, really, what am I gonna do? Like, I even went to I did the Home Depot thing, y'all. You remember that? How people were like, oh, go into Home Depot. I went to Home Depot. I ain't seen nothing but a whole bunch of old ass men. I said no. I want no sugar daddy. I want, you know, I want somebody in my age bracket. But I got some good advice though, like just on home stuff. Girl, I ain't went to Lowe's. He wasn't there either. So, anyway. So I hopped on Hinge first. Now, you know what? To be honest with you, now I ain't never tried the Bumble and the I was about to say TikTok, but maybe TikTok. I ain't tried none of that. I ain't tried Bumble, Tinder, Black Beauty. POF. There's just so damn many. No, ma'am. Be honest with you, I found a lot of great people on Hinge. You have to just be patient with Hinge and really like mess around like with like the dating preferences. I'm sorry, call me shallow. I'm dating in my race. I want to date a black man. Period. Point blank. I ain't knocking in a race. Like, I'm not, but I want a black man. So, you know, I definitely did that, and I played around with like the miles. You know what I mean? Like, I know that if a man really saw potential in me and he lived a little bit further, I would want him to drive to me. Like, I would want that. So I had to, in my mind, like, how far am I willing to drive to see my man? All right, cool. Is it like 100 miles? Is it whatever? And I just played around with the miles, and you really do start seeing other, you know, other people. It's one of those things you just got to be patient with. Of course, I had some flops, but yeah, I met a lot of nice men on there. Now, I will say, like, none of them were like love interests, but they really were, like, we ended up building a really good friendship. I'm like, hey, I'm not looking for nothing serious. Like, you know, I just got divorced. I'm just seeing what all this is about. Like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Like, I've never done this before. Whatever. Also, too, like, I really realized a lot about myself dating. Like, I really figured out how socially awkward I am. So I worked on that a little bit. Your girl can talk, but yeah, like, I was like, damn, like, I'm a little quirky and awkward. I had a friend tell me about Facebook dating, so I said, oh, and I was like, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little opposed to it, because I'm just like, I don't want nobody knowing I'm on there. You know what I mean? Not that I really should give a damn, but I don't. But then, but they don't know. It's like a whole like separate app within the app. The guy that I'm with now, I actually met him on Facebook dating, and we just clicked instantly, you know, and he lived kind of far, but we made it work. And it really is, I'm happy I went through that process, because like I was really being like, nope, you know, a man gonna find me not in the house. And I'm a homebody too, so like I had to realize that I don't be out in the streets clubbing and stuff. You know, the hobbies that I do partake in, my kids are with me, so it's like really try to like talk to me because I'm with my children. So, you know, yeah, like life. And I will honestly say, just like as a person, you really grow. You know, like you really grow. And at the end of the divorce, like once it's like all settled and you can just like breathe, that sigh of relief, you are going to be like, damn, I'm really proud of myself. Like, I did it. I didn't think I could. You know what I mean? Like, just between you and I and the whole damn internet, I really was like nervous. Like, I'm being transparent, y'all. I didn't talk about it because people are judgy. You know what I mean? Like, people are judgy. You know, people will be quick to be, oh, you weak. It takes a lot of strength to leave. And remember that. People think, oh, it's easy. Like, you just, you didn't put in the work. No, I did. Okay, and I can't take it no more. And biblically, like, that was one thing for me. You know, You know, in the Bible, like, you don't get, like, it's till death do us part. But, and this is for, you know, y'all who follow, you know, the word of God. And I'm not about to lie to y'all, make it seem like I know everything in the Bible was announced. I'm a work in progress. But I didn't want to upset God either. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't want to upset God, but like, I knew that me and him staying together, that just wasn't gonna work. Like, it just was not gonna work. Not on his end, not on my end. He was unhappy, I was unhappy, and in turn, like, we were great co-parents. We kind of parent the same, like our styles are very similar. And so I kind of knew, like, all right, well, once we, or if we divorce, I don't have to worry about that aspect, which is really, really important, because our views on parenting are literally like the same. We parent the same way. Our views and values are the same. So that was like a big thing for me, like comfort. Like, okay, I was still a little bit scared though, you know what I mean? Like, especially when you're with somebody for years and years and years, you get comfortable with them, even in the midst of the bullshit, you know. It's just like, you're just comfortable. And it, like I said, for him too, like, he didn't want to be with me, and I want to be with him. So why are we doing this? And we ended up just, you know, becoming just better as parents apart. It's a roller coaster ride, so just be ready for it. Like, but it's rewarding at the end. Like, at the end, I feel like I grew so much as a person. You know what I mean? Like, I really haven't even said this. I guess I'll say it on camera. I'm really proud of myself. And you're going to feel the same way. Like, I promise you are. Your kids are going... Now, sometimes kids will be mad, of course. Like, you know, it affects them too. So be patient with them, and like, let them do family therapy. Because a lot of times, children don't understand. Like, well, why can't you just stay? Girl, no. My daughter was, what, 8? Yeah, and she, you know, she definitely has those type of questions. Well, mommy, why can't you just stay? Mommy, not. And you're 8, so you need to stay in a child's place. I can't explain it to you, but one day you'll understand, and you will be happy that mommy left, and that daddy, that me and daddy just parted ways. You're gonna be happy for us both, you know. Like I said, life's too short. We ain't doing it. But you know, you can definitely explain to them, and make sure that you incorporate your spouse, soon to be ex-spouse, in that also. I see where I could have done better. Like, I see where some of my flaws, like, I should have put so much personal into things. Like, no, it's just not gonna work. Okay, keep it, you know, keep it about the kids, or keep it about the divorce. Stop bringing up what he did, what she did. Like, no, it doesn't, I don't want to say it doesn't matter, because like, it does. Like, your feelings are valid in this, but the divorce is happening. So there's no point of continuing to, you know, point fingers. I mean, don't constantly like degrade the ex. And I'm not gonna lie, I did that. There were times where I really did. And, you know, really, the only victims in the situation are the children. It ain't you, it ain't him. Well, I don't want to say it ain't you, because every situation is different. You know, sometimes there's you know, abuse and all of that. So no, let me retract that statement. One piece of advice is, you never want to walk away from the relationship and look back years later and think to yourself, like, damn, like, could I have done this better? Could I have done that better? Like, did I jump the gun? No. Like, I honestly could walk away and say, well, I did everything I could. Like, damn, like, I didn't want this for them. Like, I wanted them to see what that 2-parent household is like. And I'll be honest, I lived through them, because my dad passed when I was so young. Like, I was so fascinated just seeing like that father-daughter bond, you know, like oh, you know, it would just tug at my heartstrings. I loved it. You know, I think like when I was getting the divorce, that was like one big thing I was like sad about. Like, oh my God, that's not gonna happen anymore. But it's like, no, girl, that's still gonna happen. I just can't see it on a day-to-day basis. But that's why I have to give so much credit to, you know, the man that I am with now, because he is a great like bonus dad, you know what I mean, to my daughters. And I love that. And I love that there's no beef between like the father of my children and my partner now. That is such a blessing. But I'm just excited for you, because I know in the end, I know how it looks on the other side, and I'm excited for you. I know it's scary, but you're gonna be fine. Like, I promise. Just know, like, because a lot of people be like, oh no, I can't stand him. And yeah, you are gonna feel like that, and he probably can't stand you either, and that's fine. But over time, like, y'all will get through it, you know what I mean? And like I said, that's why forgiveness is so important. Don't hold on to like a grudge towards, you know, your ex-girl or your ex-guy. Like, don't do that, because guess what? That's only hurting you. That other person, that other party sleeping fine at night. You know what I mean? Like, girl, they ain't worried. They are not losing no sleep. So just forgive. It is what it is. Again, a lot of this is for the mothers, because, you know, I'm a mom. So when mommy's happy, kids are happy. Remember that. Just remember that. When mommy's good, kids are good. But you're gonna be alright. You're gonna be alright. So I'm gonna put on my lips, and then I'm gonna come back to do the finish look. So I'll be right back. Okay, girl, I am back. So yeah, I finished the lip. But yeah, girl, you're gonna be okay. And like I said, comment down below if you guys have already been through it too, and maybe you want to add something that I didn't touch on. Feel free. This is a safe space. Let's just all come together and support each other. And yeah, I love you guys so much. Other than that, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.